Welcome to the channel that violates community standards by bringing you raw, unfiltered, unedited comment and helpful advice without any of the flashy intro music or pop-ups or any of that other stuff. We're going to get right into it. We're going to talk about the upgrade trap. Why do I say trap? Well, because I kind of fell into it myself, and a lot of people do also. What happened with me? About 2 years ago, felt like, I needed to change things up a little bit. I was swinging a White's MX Sport, which was my third change in detectors in probably about, I'd like to say 4 years-ish. And went ahead and upgraded. We got a MindLab Manticore. Nice, shiny new, latest thing out. Do it all super machine. Made a few videos on here about it and figured I was going to go out and conquer the metal detecting world with this thing. Well, didn't take long before, let's just say the honeymoon was over with. Very complicated machine. There were still glitches in it that hampered its performance quite a bit, and trying to set the thing up was really, for me, a nightmare. Most of the support videos about it that you could find on YouTube were coming from people from overseas that had a thick accent. You couldn't understand them. Not to mention the fact that they're hunting for entirely different coins and relics than what I'm hunting for here in the United States. I don't care if a hammered rings up with this tone, and that number, or this number. It's all Greek to me, no pun intended, right? So I ended up dropping the Manticore. I got lucky. I pretty much got what I paid for the thing. And picked up, I figured, well, maybe it's just too much machine for me, Picked up an Equinox 900. A little less machine, basically the same kind of design. I wanted lightweight. Lightweight was my main, factor. MX Sport's a little bit of a clunker. Got out, did a little bit of swinging with that. Did pretty good. The thing loved nickels. I made a couple videos with that. And then I found that I was starting to find the weaknesses of it. Every machine, I don't care what you get, it has a weakness. It has an Achilles heel to it. And I found the Achilles heel, the Equinox 900. The thing can't stand or function anywhere near EMI. What is EMI? EMI is electromagnetic interference. That's electrical sources. They interfere with the signal on your machine. You'll get falsing. You'll get chatteriness. You'll have to reduce your sensitivity quite a bit. Even though the 900 has all kinds of noise canceling techniques and things like that, which I used and did a lot of research about, the thing's not stable. If you're hunting in the city, you're in a park, you're anywhere near power lines or anything like that, it's going to be a chatterbox. A chatterbox is one thing I just can't stand. Some guys are able to work around it. Me, I couldn't. So I started trying to go to places where there was no power lines. There I go. I'm limiting my hunting grounds. That's not a good sign. You should never have to limit your hunting grounds. And I just became increasingly frustrated with the thing and just started asking myself, am I doing any better with this upgrade? No, I wasn't. Honestly, I was beginning to hate the hobby that I once loved so much. I didn't look forward to going out anymore. I started playing with the machine a little bit, talking to people that are using them with great success. Difference is the people that were using them with great success were in places where, the finds are still pretty ripe. And you can still find stuff relatively shallow. If I'm going to hunt in my part of town, I need depth and I need target separation. Now, the MineLab 900, to me, because it had such a fast recovery speed, even set on a lower recovery speed setting, it was so quick, I didn't have time to listen from target to target to target at what was under my coil. It would switch signals so quick that I couldn't catch it. I couldn't sort stuff out in my own brain. I hunt primarily by tone. And the thing would switch tone on you so quick from target to target. I tried different tone settings, using fewer tones, using all tones, using all metal, using various discrimination patterns. I couldn't get past it. And then one day, I decided to pick up my good old MX sporting gun. And you know what? I understood everything. And I dug a dime 9 inches deep. Something that I had never done with either the Manticore or the 900. I know those machines are capable of those depths, but I never did it with them. Was I finding all kinds of stuff with the sport? No, because a lot of stuff's hunted out around here. But I'll tell you what I did find. I found that I was enjoying the hobby again. That's right. I was relaxed. I was having fun, right? Isn't it ultimately what it's supposed to be about? Not about competition or showing off a bunch of stuff on Facebook, right? It's about having fun. It's about relaxing, unwinding, enjoying yourself, escaping for a while. I found that with my old tried and true MX Sport. Now, is she a little bit heavy? She's a little bit heavy. But you know what? I think I'm willing to deal with a little bit of a sore arm and a little bit of a sore shoulder. And I can probably get, I might be able to rig up a lighter shaft for it or use one of these, Hunt Buddy swinging straps or something if I really want to. But I realized I fell into the upgrade trap. I believe that I needed to upgrade because metal detector technology was advancing rapidly, and I was going to miss out if I didn't get on the boat. Well, you know what? That was bullshit. Because my MX Sport, it does the same thing that the 900 and the Manticore do. And what's that? Find targets in the ground. Yep, that's pretty much what it's about. And the thing is it did it better for me because I got like a couple thousand hours probably on MX Sport. I understand the machine. I know what it's saying to me. And that is something that you won't get in an upgrade. You can upgrade and spend your money all you want. And you know what you're going to be doing? You're going to be starting all over again, learning a machine. And when you do that, it takes time. And honestly, my time in this hobby is valuable to me to just enjoy myself. So, hey, if you're the technologically savvy type, likes to learn new things, that's cool. I'm not faulting you on that. But for me, I realized that the upgrading it didn't benefit me any. It didn't make any sense. There's nothing wrong with admitting that too. I've been at this a long time, and boy, I've been stubborn and I've been pig-headed with people about, oh no, you should upgrade, or this machine's better than that. I'm not in that camp anymore. Whatever you're using, that you're used to, that you know well, that's the best machine. Not any certain brand or any certain model of machine. Nope. The one you're used to. Because I'll tell you what, the guy that knows his machine really well he's going to spank the pants off of somebody on the same piece of land with the guy that's still learning his because he's upgraded twice within a year or two. The other thing is I did good on selling the Manticore, but on the 900, no. I lost my ass on that. I ended up selling it for less than half what I paid. Why? Because the 900 really didn't make the splash that everybody thought it would. And you can get the same performance as the 900 for cheaper than what the MSRP on it is. These things don't hold their value very well. They really don't. So consider that too. And if you make an upgrade and you find you've made a mistake and you don't act quick enough, you're going to lose money on the deal. So right now I'm having fun with the MX Sport. Pretty dry out there right now, so I am avoiding getting out. The ground's hard as concrete anyway. I am getting together some money. I'm going to be buying something else from the White's Electronics lineup that spent a lot of time in the hands of field team members that worked for White's when this product was being developed. And it's a bit of a ringer machine. It's got some features on it that were not available on the publicly released version of this particular machine. So I'm looking forward to playing around with that. And when I do get it, I'll make a video introing it. And yeah, we'll see if that one's a lot of fun as well. Remember to have fun, to enjoy yourself, and keep this hobby freely enjoyable without any permits or any of that other nonsense from city governments. Keep it dig free or die. Guys, have fun out there. Until the next time, Jim with Freedom Diggers signing off.